How are you guys doing today? I'm Michael Beakley, representing the Blue Lotus Dojo, and today I wanted to give you guys a little breakdown here on the cold steel big bore blowgun. This is the Generation 2 Professional Series, and if you guys out there are familiar with the Generation 1 series, they had made some really good improvements to Generation 2. This is a professional .625 millimeter big bore blowgun. It's 5 foot tall. One of the things they redesigned here was the mouthpiece. The actual mouthpiece now is more designed to fit your mouth a lot better than the Generation 1 model. It's more contoured, so it's not as square and as hard. The material they use almost feels like a rubber instead of a hard plastic like you will find on Generation 1. The tubing is about 4 times as thick as the Generation 1, and it's quite a bit heavier. It still has the ferrule on the end to protect the muzzle. This is mine. I carry 3 quivers of mini broadheads. With it being heavier and thicker and a better designed mouthpiece, I've noticed an improvement in accuracy and distance. One of the things we're going to look at here is the darts that I'm using to shoot with. And the very first one here we're going to check out is a custom one I did, and I kind of made this one myself. This is my design. What I did is I used a bamboo skewer and attached a cone to the end. And if you can see the overall length here on the tape measure, we're going to go right down the tip, and we're talking over a foot long bamboo dart. This dart shoots extremely flat, extremely far, and has really good penetration. So this is one that I made. Cold Steel offers a bamboo dart as well. It's not quite as long as this, and actually it's not even quite as thick around as this. This is actually a little bit thicker than the ones that Cold Steel offer. The second dart we're going to look at here is their broadhead. This is their broadhead dart. The cone and shaft are one piece of some kind of PVC plastic with a pretty sharp metal end on it. These ones right here measure in at about 4.5 inches. These have pretty good penetration. The only downfall to these is this ball end that they have on here. I have sharp darts with this hard enough in the targets which actually exceeded past the ball end on here. The only other downfall I would probably care to say about is these can bend depending on what you hit with it. I wouldn't recommend this as a hunting dart. The bamboo dart's a much better dart for a hunting dart. But this can have some uses as well, which I won't really get into. The next dart we're going to talk about is my favorite dart out of all of them. This is the mini broadhead. This dart measures in at a little over 4.5 inches long. The cone on the end. It's a steel shaft with a zinc alloy plating to prevent rust. The end here, as you can see, is flattened out, and it's really sharp. These things are insanely powerful. I mean, first of all, you can't bend it in your hand. It's, it's solid steel shaft. Almost any target I've shot through, including small game, bottles, cans, water jugs, it'll pass right through them. Actually, it'll go so far into it that it'll actually knock off the orange cone and continue right through the target. These are my favorite darts. This is probably my #1 recommended hunting dart and my #1 recommended self-defense dart. In Jiu-Jitsu, we study and practice the art of using the blowgun. The next dart I want to show you guys is the Generation 2 stun dart. This is a Generation 2 stun dart. If you guys are familiar with Generation 1, it was a orange plastic shaft with just a ball in the end. Now what they've done is they've made this a two-part dart. The shaft is really, really thick, and the end of this really reminds you of a hollow point on a bullet. It's made out of really hard plastic, and if you press your finger on the tip of it, it's actually kind of sharp. These have way, way more power than the old stun darts. I mean, this is a vast improvement. These measure in a little over 3 inches long. And if you can see here, I'll take you over here so you can take a look. This is a target where I've been shooting at. This one right here I was shooting at about 40 yards with this exact dart. What we have here is a piece of cardboard over top of another piece of cardboard with shipping tape, taping everything on here. This dart, and I was really, really surprised that it did this, actually penetrated this hole right here, the whole way through up to the cone. At that distance with this dart is absolutely amazing. I definitely won't get hit with this dart at all. There's a lot of blowguns on the market, but I would definitely fair to say that Cold Steel definitely makes the best blowgun in the world. And that's a bold statement to make, but it's the truth. Blowguns have been around for a very, very, very long time. They can be found in multiple cultures worldwide. I would say if you guys are interested in getting a blowgun, I would get the Generation 2 Professional Series Cold Steel Big Bore blowgun. You guys can't go wrong with this. And even he's using this as a striking tool. If you didn't want to use this as a projectile weapon, but a striking tool, as I've said previously, the tubing on this is 4 times as thick as the Generation 1. This is as best as you can get, and you know, this is the way to go. I thought I'd just give you guys a little breakdown of the Cold Steel Professional Series .625 Big Bore blowgun.